Good evening, respected Achins and everyone present here. We are coming to the close of another wonderful ecumenical Christmas carol, and it is both an honor and a privilege to propose the vote of thanks on behalf of the Thoma Church of Ottawa to all who made efforts in making this event a blessing. I would like to quote from Mathew chapter 1, verse 23. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which means God with us. Praising God for his grace to conduct the 21st Ecumenical Christmas Carol service and giving again the blessings to the Thoma Church of Ottawa to host it. I would like to thank Reverend Naveen Mathew Thomas, Vicar of the Thoma Church of Ottawa, for his constant support, guidance, and leadership, and for helping us to make decisions and implement them throughout these past months. On behalf of on behalf of, on behalf of all on behalf of all gathered here, we thank you, Navinachan, for all your prayers and guidance received. Thank you. I also want to thank Father Benny Joseph, who warmly accepted our invitation, even in his busy schedule, to deliver this evening's Christmas message. It was indeed a meaningful message, and in the name of the 21st Ecumenical Christmas Carol service and all gathered here, thank you, Benny Achan, for your leadership and message. I take this time to thank Father Shibu George, or Safasa Do Assisi, and all other church officials of this church for allowing us to use this space and for giving us the freedom to conduct this event. I thank this parish, Shibu Achan, and all the members for their marvelous support in the name of all gathered here. We are blessed with the presence of all our dear Achins in Ottawa who tirelessly serve our various parishes here. Thank you, Father Sam Tangachan Achan, for your prayers. With much gratitude, we thank you, respected Achins, for your blessings and prayers granted towards this program through your leadership and presence. Our event is sponsored by Mr. Shibu Varghese, Realtor, Remax, Mr. Sindo Kuriachan of Kurian Renovations, and Mrs. Liji Anish, Therapu, Physio, and Rehab. Thank you so much for your generous contributions, without which this evening would not have taken place. On behalf of the 21st Ecumenical Christmas Carol Service and all gathered here, I thank all our sponsors. I would like to thank the various choirs and kids who have spent months of practice giving us this wonderful musical night. On behalf of the 21st Ecumenical Christmas Carol Service on all gathered here, I thank every choir and its members and choir leaders for your efforts and melodious rendering of beautiful carols. Thank you all. My heartfelt thanks to Mrs. Ajina Elias, Mrs. Liji Anish, and other volunteers for their time and efforts in these beautiful decorations that you see, including the photo booth on the right-hand side. Audio arrangements by Mr. George Joseph and Mr. Haynes Philip. Lighting arrangements were done by Mr. Raju Kalimakal. Videography by Mr. Sadish Gopalan and Mr. Isaac Alex. And photography by Mr. Reggie Roy. I would like to thank Mrs. Chrismol Varghese and Mrs. Triti Mathew, our MCs, for this evening. Thank you all. Thank you all for adding glamour to this wonderful evening. I would like to thank the food coordinators, Jeff and John, Susan Kurula, and all other volunteers for the food arrangements. I would also like to thank Cochin Kitchen for today's dinner. Special mention to all volunteers from various parishes who supported and helped us in the back end. I thank all of them from the bottom of my heart. I also take this opportunity to recognize and thank Navinachan, our office bearers, and the executive committee members of the Thoma Church of Ottawa for all their help and support received. Thank you. It would be incomplete without mentioning a special thanks to Mr. Reggie Alex, Secretary, Thoma Church, who keeps this going. Thank you, Richa. Finally, a word of thanks and appreciation to the wonderful audience here. I hope you had a wonderful and enjoyable evening. We thank you for your participation. Your presence has filled this space with the joy of Christmas. We also invite all guests who have registered for Christmas dinner to be served in the basement after the prayer and benediction. Do excuse me if I have missed out anyone to be thanked. On behalf of this year's Ecumenical Christmas Carol, I thank all the people who took part, and may God, the Emmanuel, bless us all during this season and forward. Happy Christmas and New Year wishes to all. Thank you.